I'm Thomas, and we're about to get hands-on with Marineland's MaxiJet Powerheads. This and this are the exact same pump. Yup. And in the next few minutes, you'll see why I've been using these pumps for well over a decade now, and why I will continue to keep on using these pumps for as long as I have a reef tank, provided Marineland doesn't do anything crazy like dramatically change the design or, I don't know, take them away from me. Don't do it. Don't. Leave them just like that. I like them like this. With wave pumps at the forefront of reefing, standard powerheads like these just don't get much attention these days. But I really think that's a massive mistake. A basic powerhead is a workhorse pump, and every reefer should have at least one of them in their arsenal. They can do everything from power filtration like media reactors to aiding in maintenance like mixing up fresh salt water and vacuuming out your sump, all while being super affordable, dare I say inexpensive. And one particular brand, hint, hint, title of this video, doubles down by including a conversion kit that transforms these small centrifugal powerheads into propeller-style wave pumps. So let's get one of these other MaxiJets out of the box so we can take a closer look at everything that they come with. In the box, you'll find the MaxiJet Powerhead, the accessory kit, the propeller pump conversion kit, as well as the quick setup guide. There are 4 sizes available, including the 400, 600, 900, and 1200, rated for 110, 160, 230, and 295 gallons per hour respectively when used as a centrifugal pump, and 500, 750, 1000, and 1300 gallons per hour when converted to a propeller-style wave pump. They all share the same compact dimensions, inlet and outlet sizes, and slew of accessories. Those accessories include a Venturi kit, a directional duckbill nozzle, a stepped intake adapter, 2 sizes of intake screen, a clip mount with a suction cup, a suction cup mount, and a ball joint adapter. And that doesn't even include the wave pump conversion kit that I'll be touching on shortly. Using these accessories, you can set up the pump in many different ways, and Marineland does provide a quick setup guide with diagrams to walk you through a few different options. For us reefers, we're most likely to use a powerhead like this with a simple intake screen and some tubing to hook it up to a reactor, or perhaps with the directional nozzle near the top of a quarantine tank to add some extra gas exchange. But my favorite uses for these small pumps all fall under the maintenance category. Whether you need a way to blow debris out of the crevices of your rockwork and from between corals, pump fresh saltwater from a bucket into your tank, or want to pick up a couple of VCA vacuum attachments to turn them into the perfect tool for cleaning out your sump and removing detritus from between your corals and rocks by sucking it up and pumping it directly out of the tank during a water change, these affordable, easily handheld pumps work very well while being cheap enough that you don't mind them getting dirty and gritty. That is not even the end of it. By removing the impeller cover and the impeller and swapping it out for the propeller and propeller cover, you have now opened up a whole new world for this pump. When converted to a propeller pump, it is my all-time favorite salt mixing pump. I use the 1200 in a 45-gallon brute container with a heater to mix up large batches of salt water and keep it well circulated. Provided you are using a clean salt mix or decalcify the pump as needed, they can last for years and cost quite a bit less than other options while still carrying a 2-year warranty. Of course, you could also use these as a budget circulation pump for your display tank or to add extra circulation and oxygenation to a quarantine system, but they do have their limitations. They are simple AC pumps, and while I have seen reefers put them on wave pump style timers, they aren't very quiet and they clack pretty loud when they turn on, so I don't usually recommend that type of setup for them, and overall, they just aren't as compact, quiet, or feature rich as the DC wave pumps that reefers have come to love. But that's just not where these particular pumps shine. Powering reactors, mixing salt, general maintenance, and other applications where an inexpensive pump will more than pull its weight in gold is definitely their strong suit and why I'll always be using them. If they sound like they just might match your reefing mantra like they match mine, then you can pick one up for yourself by clicking right here.